lab contracted by the Indiana Department of Child Services now admitting, get this, 2 employees falsified drug test information, and in some cases parental rights were affected. Now, we have learned about this during a meeting of the Delaware County Bar Association. Fox 59's Russ McQuaid talks with one mother who believes those falsified reports kept her children away from her for several months. Watch.
Jamie Sachanowitz says the Indiana Department of Child Services opened an investigation into her in the summer of 2019 because she suffered from a medical condition.
I was complying with what they wanted before any court order, and they still dragged it on because of these drug test people.
These drug test people were Tomo Drug Testing, subcontracted from Redwood Toxicology Laboratory by DCS to do drug tests on parents and kids under Child in Need of Services, or CHINS, cases.
Altogether, there's probably 10 to either 15 or 20 that they wrote me down for flat-out refusals when I would have a fever, or if I was at a doctor appointment, or they would write me down as no-shows when they never reached out to me.
Jamie provided us with copies of emails to her DCS caseworker where she complained, quote, "The night people were forging signatures. They lie. They mark me down for no-shows or refusals. I keep records of every single call and text of these people."
And then they also said I tested positive for marijuana, which the funny part about that is they would come to my house with their car smelling like marijuana.
Yesterday, Delaware County Prosecutor Eric Hoffman wrote a letter to the County Bar Association and the Public Defender, telling them he found out from a judge that Indiana DCS was investigating Tomo Drug Testing and Redwood Abbott Labs over allegations that, quote, "at least 2 employees of Tomo falsified documents in 2 scenarios and falsely scheduled drug screens and did not inform the person to be tested." And the employees would, quote, "report that the person failed to appear." Employees of Tomo then allegedly falsified records. Quote, "Tomo employees failed to appear to take the sample, then allegedly falsified records that the person failed to appear." This occurred in approximately 100 Delaware County CHINS and/or termination of parental rights cases. Indiana Department of Child Services declined to confirm it is investigating. In April, Jamie received confirmation from her DCS caseworker that there were problems with her testing because, quote, "we have had to change testing employees because of concerns I had over irregularities in screening procedure."
And nobody listened to me, no matter how much proof I had, no matter how many texts, screenshots, emails, nobody listened because I was the bad parent.
State authorities are also said to be investigating whether falsified drug testing results led to children being unnecessarily kept in juvenile facilities and away from their families. Russ McQuaid, Fox 59 News.
Tomo Drug Testing told us its internal investigation found 2 employees had indeed falsified documentation, as you heard Russ just say, by, quote, "inaccurately documenting that donors were contacted to drug tests when in fact they were not," end quote. The company calls it an isolated incident. They say both employees have been terminated.